Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Jocelyn Lovely Tarot. So good to see you guys here today. This reading is going to be for my Aries. Yes guys, I had to redo your reading again because fucking TikTok only gives me 10 minutes and there's so much in this reading. So bear with me. If you guys resonate with the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you want personal readings, hit my email, jocelynlovely84@gmail.com, okay? Okay, we're starting off with beautiful Chiron. Look at this healing mother energy that's being bestowed upon you, that it's desperately needed. I'm dealing with somebody who's exhausted, overworked, feels forgotten, left forsaken, abandoned, whatever you want to call it. This person's in need of healing. It's like he's ready for it. He's a little afraid because he's been stuck where he's been at for a long time. So it's like, am I really ready for this healing? Am I really ready for healing? Am I really ready for change? Right? But here's the card that comes next. It's Pluto, transformation. It's you knowing that something big's about to take place in your life, and it's a shift. Now, I hate when people talk about shifts and they're not really specific about what the shift is. Well, here it is. This is what the shift is right here. Some of you guys have desires, right? Because you get the fire element. That's the wand energy. That's masculine. The things that you want the most, the things that burn your loins, it just burns. The things that will drive you to feeling the most successful, the things that will make you happy, whole, complete. These are the things that you're paying close attention to now, right? Because maybe before you were spending too much time looking at other energies or focusing on things or other desires that were from the past. You were focusing on other people's desires as well. So it was almost as if like once you got rid of that stuff that no longer resonated with you, it's time to focus on the present. What do you want now? That's question one. What do you want now? What is the thing that's going to drive you, push you, feeling successful, whole, and complete? Once you figure what that is, because now you have room to think about it, right? Most people think about what they don't want. Well, what do you want is what the divine is asking you. This is the time to do it now, right? It's be open to the thought, right? And then now that you do that, step two is a little harder. This is where transformation takes place, right? Where a lot of healing needs to take place, because the question is, the divine is going to sit there and ask you, what do you want? You're going to say, okay, I want a love like no other. Let's just say that's what you want. I want my business to flourish. What's the other one? I want a family. I want a baby, right? Let's just say these things. I want a house. I want a car. I want a lot of money, right? Let's just say this. Well, the divine's going to ask you, do you feel worthy to receive that type of abundance? That type of job or promotion that's beyond your wildest dreams. Are you prepared to receive that? Do you feel you're worthy of it? And then you're going to ask yourself whether you really are or not. And some of you guys are really going to struggle. This is where, like I said, transformation, Scorpio, is really going to have you digging deep inside and asking yourself why you don't feel worthy of this. For some of you guys, it's that low self-esteem, limiting self-beliefs. For some of you guys, it's that childhood. You were the product of your environment, so the way you grew up could have been focusing on tough love. Some of you guys have literally had to work your ass off your whole life to prove your worth to your family, to your friends, to everybody, including yourself. You had to sit there and prove, if I do this, if I do that, if I live right, if I invest, if I this, then maybe I'll receive goodness, right? The only problem is the things you want the most have nothing to do with how hard you work. It actually has to, because it's linked to your self-esteem. It actually has to do with you just believing that you're worthy because you're alive. So some of you guys are going to have a real hard time shifting from having to earn everything because nothing was given to you to, well, I deserve it just because I know I deserve it. See the difference between that shift, the polarity with that shift, the high and then the jadedness out of this shift? No, it's too much. Some of you guys are going to really struggle, so it's going to have you meditating and really healing those past wounds that you never got over. Some of you guys, it was all about taking care of everyone else. You were like the mommy or the daddy. You had to go around and take care of your own family, your own parents, your own friends, your own siblings. You had to take care of everybody, your husbands, your wives, and guess what? Where did that get you? Nowhere. Because at the end of the day, it was never about you. And now that it actually is about you, you're having a hard time. Some of you guys don't even think this is a possibility. That's how closed off you guys are to the thought. Because it's like the universe is asking you to go from one perspective to something you've never even thought was possible. Because your reality only showed you different, right? How can I only believe that I'm worthy of this, or that if I've never received anything worth anything? Do you see what I'm saying? Some of you guys have that family past trauma still in your way, and it's going to keep being in your way until you heal it. And it's going to hurt because these ways of thinking you're stuck in, and it's never gone away, not in a very long time. And I don't think, some of you guys don't think it is ever going to go away. And I can understand that, which is why this is where the dilemma comes, right? You're at the Nine of Pentacles. Like I said, you've worked for everything. So for you to hear that you could just receive if you sit there looking pretty, like a empress energy, some of you guys are having a hard time stomaching that thought. The universe is still asking you, though, as the Ace of Wands desire, though, do you see the openness to this little thing? It's asking you to be open and receptive to that thought, to that energy, because that's the frequency you need to be in order for you to receive. You need to clear out all the bullshit, and that's the only way you're going to do it. So as the Emperor, you have to sit there and just surrender to that thought, right? This is a calculated strategic risk here, right? Because the Emperor, again, he knows how to conquer land. It's all masculine energy. He knows how to go and achieve. But now the Emperor is being asked to become the Empress. The Emperor is being asked to sit his ass down and have trust that the divine will bring everything that he wants and desires in, just because he is a child of the divine. He has to sit there and stomach that he's not taking that so well, but he's willing to do whatever it takes because he's tired and he wants the goodness of life to come in. He's tired of going out there and having to achieve and overdo and overwork to prove what? What does he have to prove at this point? He's already the Emperor. There's nothing to prove. But it's the years of being that way that's having him really struggle. But that's all he really wants. He just wants to surrender and be open, right? Because the dilemma's up here, right? But once we clear here, we open up here. How could you want something so bad but not feel like you deserve it just because you're alive? I'm that same way. I feel that way. It's a new opportunity, though. It's Ace. Being open to that reality is going to take a lot out of you because of the healing that's going to take place, like I said. Do you feel worthy or even strong enough or believe that you can conquer that type of healing? Because it's going to have you questioning the way you've been maneuvering your whole life. It's going to have you having to change that. You're going to have to just let go more. This is a level of surrendering that's even more than ever before. It's going to require you to have more faith, more trust, and it's going to have you feeling more out of control. It's something that you really, at this point, you're ready for. Like I said, what do you have to prove? You're the Emperor. At this point, you just have to sit there and sit pretty and look pretty and know that you're enough and you've done enough. Can you get there, though, is the question. You see why this reading was over 10 minutes, but I had to condense it down. There's so much more I want to say, but at this point, I mean, the message is sent. All right, my Aries, that's all I have for you guys. If you resonate with the video, like, share, and subscribe. This is a big energy here. I hope you guys feel this. I'm feeling this energy too. Being open, be open. It's time to be open and stop trying to do and just be in the present, okay? All right, guys, love you.